So I make a lot of cyanotypes by hand, but it's good when you're working with kids or when you're doing larger workshops to get pre-made paper. I've got 3 in this pack, so I'm just going to open one of them so I can do this video about one particular set. So I get the package open. So if you just got one of these packs, the package would be smaller, is what I'm saying. Alright, so this is the one I'm going to show you today. Right, so you can see the size of it. This is 5.8 by 8.3 inches, so about 8.5. And the reason it comes in a sealed dark container is that the paper inside reacts to sunlight. So even if you're inside a house, if the sun is shining outside, that sunlight would come in and start affecting the paper if you open this up. So it's important to experiment with it, to look at it and get a sense of what you're doing at night when there is no sun in the sky, even if you're inside. And that way, when you're ready during the day, you can open it up and start to actually work with it and be able to move pretty quickly to be able to do it while it's exposing. So I'm going to take some pictures now and show you what the process is like to show how a cyanotype works. So you get the paper, you get an instruction sheet, and you get the black bag full of the paper. And you want to keep things in the black bag until you're ready to use them. I laid out a single piece and I put some gears on top of it, and then I'm going to have it in the sun for about 10 to 15 minutes. That depends on how bright the sun is in your area, if there's cloud cover and all that other kind of stuff. But about 15 minutes should do it. So this is a picture of it sitting there exposing to the sun. And then now I'm going to take off the gears. And when you take off the gears, once it's exposed enough, you can tell that there's a difference between the sun exposed area and the non-exposed area. And then when you rinse it off, those things under the gears will stay the white of the paper, and the rest of the stuff the sun touched will turn a blue color. So that's how the exposure area works. I'm going to do another test now. So it's the same paper, and this time I'm going to use some more see-through kinds of objects. So we've got some gears down on there. We've got the leaves, which the sun will go slightly through. I've got a piece of plastic in there to hold the leaves down so they don't blow away. And I'm just showing you, it's a bit windy out, so I had to put rocks on everything to keep things from blowing away. And that upper gear is going to have a lighter color because the sun's able to sneak underneath there and expose it a little bit. So you can create all sorts of different effects by having different layers, by having things that are sort of see-through. And you'll see when we pull the gears and such off of this that you can again see what was exposed and what wasn't exposed. I used slightly less time on this, so they'll also be lighter in general in terms of how blue the outside turns. But that's the design I went through. And on the left-hand side, you see those two that we just worked on. So the bottom left is the first one with just the gears, and the top left is the second one with the gears on different levels and with the clover leaves. So it does churn out quite nicely. I enjoy this size of paper quite a lot because you have a lot of space to work with.